Sports presents Cambridge High School Bobcat Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gene Ford Gymnasium. It's time for another exciting evening of Cambridge High School Bobcat basketball. Tonight, the Bobcats will be taking on the Zanesville Blue Devils. I'm Bill Kasper, and joining me as usual, Mr. Bill Kogel. Bill, it's a new coach, a new year. Bobcats are running up and down the floor a little bit more than usual.
Yeah, they sure are. It's a little bit different look for the Bobcats as they get the ball out the board, take off running with it, and it's a pretty fast-paced game, and these kids like to hustle, so it's a different look and a lot of fun to watch.
It is a lot of fun to watch, and we're getting to see a lot of different kids play this year. Coach Weber has seemed to go very deep on her bench so far.
Yeah, she has. When you run this kind of an offense, you got to expect to play some kids because you got to give somebody a rest, let them catch their breath a little bit because they really do get out and get running with it.
Well, we're going to be facing a team tonight that is very used to running the basketball, the Zanesville Blue Devils. They come in, an outstanding team, 4 starters back from last year. They're very good. What are you looking for out of Zanesville tonight?
Well, you talked to Coach Arnholt before the game, and he was a little bit concerned about the rust from the fact that a lot of these kids play football as well, and they went deep into the matter of fact, they played real well in the football playoffs this year. So it's a little bit different, when you come back after playing football to get those muscles working in a different way for basketball, but believe me, they're a good basketball team. They just came off a good win with New Philly, and so it's going to be tough to beat these guys. We got to play our best.
All right, we'll be back with more from the Gene Ford Gymnasium right after this.
The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza is happy to sponsor tonight's event. Since 1978, Wally's family-owned business has been serving pizza, subs, and fresh salads worth leaving home for. Enjoy their pizza tonight and every night, or stop in for their daily lunch special. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza in Cambridge and on Main Street, New Concord. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm Ray Chori, President and CEO of Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, the leading healthcare provider in Guernsey County and surrounding areas. Come with me as I invite you to discover Southeastern Med. Today, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center encompasses a state-of-the-art facility serving as Guernsey County's only state-of-the-art general acute care center. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you the medical center. And welcome to Southeastern Med.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Never has Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric had such low financing rates for train systems. Call Abel's today. 800-92-ABELS.
It's hard to stop a train.
This is Chris Rocco from Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, and we've been taking care of you and our community for all of your physical therapy needs for the past 13 years. And now, to serve you better, Cambridge Physical Therapy Center has moved to our new location at 216 Highland Avenue across from the Point Restaurant. We are now conveniently located downtown, so you don't have to fight the traffic down 209 anymore to come see us. So whenever you need physical therapy, choose Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, now at 216 Highland Avenue in downtown Cambridge. Call us at 439-7177.
We are talking with Cambridge Bobcat head coach Cheryl Weber. Coach, nice win the other night against Marietta, 49-45. You guys had to come back in that game, didn't you?
We did. We came out of the gate very slow. We were down 12-0 with like 2 minutes and something to go in the first quarter. I was beginning to wonder if we were even going to score in the first quarter. But we keep preaching to our kids, if we can keep it close going into the fourth quarter, we always have a chance. And the kids executed very, very well in the last 2 minutes of fourth quarter, came away with our first road win.
Well, Two losses, 3 wins, 2 losses this year so far. The losses to Dover and New Philly. A similar team coming in tonight. Zanesville, very big, very athletic, coached by a very good coach, Scott Ehrenholt, who's led one team to a state championship. What are you looking for tonight out of the Blue Devils?
Well, we expect them to play man, full court man. They'll do some jump and run. They'll just go right back into the half court man. They use their athleticism. And their quickness to try to beat you and force you into turnovers.
What's your big key to a victory tonight?
Well, we're going to have to be more patient than what we normally are. We're very similar in styles, but they're far more experienced at it than we are. They got 4 starters back from last year. We have nobody back from last year. So our kids are still learning the system, and the system's so different than what Cambridge basketball has been in the past. You're used to walking in here and seeing the score in the 40s, and if the scores are in the 40s, we're usually not going to win the game. So we want to try to beat them at their game in transition. That's our game as well.
Any injuries tonight?
No injuries. Couple kids sick. Both Zach Padden and Josh Lewis have bronchitis. They're on antibiotics. They're both going to try to go, and we'll just have to see what they can do tonight.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time, and good luck against the Blue Devils tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more from the Gene Ford Gymnasium right after this.
Everyone goes to Theo's restaurant. Everyone goes to Theo's, my favorite restaurant, for homemade cooking, lots of fun. Theo's the place for everyone. Everyone goes to Theo's restaurant.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a home? Bennett Title Agency can help. Bennett Title Agency in Cambridge is a full-service title insurance agency providing closing, escrow, title examination, title insurance, and reporting services. Attorney Dave Bennett and his staff have more than 60 years of experience in real estate title services. Bennett Title Agency can help you cut through all the red tape of real estate title transactions, both commercial and residential. Competent, reliable, and professional. That's Bennett Title Agency, 126 North 9th Street in Cambridge. Call 432-2561.
The law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden have been serving the needs of residents of Guernsey County since 1952 with complete legal services including oil and gas, estate planning, personal injury and wrongful death, business and family law. Located at 139 West 8th Street, Cambridge, Ohio, 43725. Call 432-6322 for assistance. The staff would like to wish both teams good luck in tonight's game.
Welcome back to Cambridge High School. Bill Casper and Bill Kober with you here. Getting ready for the tip for the Bobcats and the Blue Devils and the introduction of the starting lineups. First, the lineup for the Blue Devils tonight. Got 4 starters back, Bill Kober. Number 2, J.T. McFarland. Number 4, Granger Long. Number 10, Dar Staniford. They all played last year. Number 24, Thomas Wibbler, the quarterback of the football team. He's one of the guards. And number 44, the big man, Malik Bocook, 6'4", and he's a force down inside the paint. Zanesville comes back with a lot of experience. They are coached by Scott Ehrenholt.
Good basketball team, Bill. They're
very good basketball
good
team.
Athletes.
Always well prepared as well. I know Coach Ehrenholt would like to have a few more practices under his belt before this game.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about that in the pregame about coming off the football season and needing time to warm back up to basketball.
Let's turn it over to J.P. Feltner and the introduction of the Bobcats lineup.
Number 20, Connor Johnson. Number 23, Trevor Wilkinson. Number 40, Zach Adams.
right, Bobcats going with a lot of familiar names, guys that we've been talking about all year so far this year. Jordan Watson, Connor Johnson, Trevor Wilkinson, Zach Padden, and Clifford Clark. They starting to establish their roles a little bit, Bill Kogel. Starting to see a lot of Clifford down on the blocks. Zach, he's a little bit more of a high post guy, can handle the ball. Trevor Wilkinson can shoot. Connor Johnson can shoot. And Jordan Watson, he can pretty much do it all.
Yeah, Jordan's kind of the leading scorer of the Bobcats this year so far, and is kind of the stir that mixes up the drink there, because he can create a lot of things off of his quickness.
Yeah, Bobcats do have to be careful. One thing about Jordan, you can't stand around watching him handle the ball. They got to move and they got to play their offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Bobcats will have their hands full. They got to get back on quickly on defense.
It's Bo Cook and Clifford Clark jumping center tonight for each team. Getting ready to get underway now. And here we go. Bobcats control the tip, and that is number 40. That's Zach Padden with the basketball. Gets it up to Jordan Watson, number 15. Watson outside near midcourt. Drives down into the corner. Back to Connor Johnson. Back now to Watson again. Boy, he's a real smooth ball handler, Bill.
Yes, he is. He's got a lot of athletic ability.
Low three-pointer off the dribble outside the arc, so Bobcats off to a quick 3-0 lead. And right away, they go into a little bit of a press, trying to slow Zanesville down a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to have to pick up the pressure early, like we said.
It's number 44, Bo Cook with the basketball. Shot from the baseline. That's down and good, and Malik Bo Cook gets the Blue Devils on the board. 3-2 now. Here comes Cambridge.
Yep, Bo Cook showed a little patience that time. Took a little step in, got a little closer, made a nice look in there.
Got a whistle away from the basketball. Let's see what the call is.
It's 5 seconds. Yep, Jordan kind of got caught, not moving with the ball, and the official's right on it.
So that's going to turn it back over. Now Darsh Staniford with the basketball for the Devils. Bobcats press a little bit, zone press this time. Wibbler gets it into number 2, McFarland. McFarland takes a shot from about 10 feet out. Can't get it to go. Darsh Staniford, that's Malik Bocook follows it up. 4-3 Bobcats now. Here comes Watson down the court quickly. Works it over. That's Wilkinson down low. Clifford Clark's got it. Inside, turning, shooting, can't get it to go. Padden tries to get the rebound. He's boxed out nicely by number 4, Granger Long. Here come the Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, Bill, Zanesville definitely has the size advantage, not necessarily height-wise inside, but girth.
McFarland misses his shot, and here comes Jordan Watson for the Bobcats now. Watson trying to turn in the lane, kicks it back outside. Long shot by Wilkinson, off the rim, no good. Rebounded quickly by McFarland. Here come the Devils up before Wibbler. Driving, shooting, scoring, and they're going to say that's a charge.
I'll tell you what, Trevor Wilkins did a great job of getting back on defense. He was about 3 steps behind, but Zanesville player had to wait for the ball, and he did a good job of coming around and drawing the charge.
Full court pressure now by the Blue Devils. Connor Johnson looking for an inbounds. Gets it into Clark. The one guy who really can't dribble the basketball. Back to Connor Johnson. You don't want him. Let's just put it that way. He can handle the ball, but he's not your A guy to do it. All right.
His reason's not on the point.
Zach Padden for 3. Yes!
Zach Padden on the season so far is 3 for 6. 14 of 18 from take that back, 1 for 1. That's 2 for 2. 100%
well, I'll tell you what, he
line.
can shoot from behind the arc and handle the basketball too.
Yeah, you give him those shots, he'll take it.
Wibbler driving the baseline, ball's up. Clifford Clark makes him change his shot, gets his own rebound, kicks it back outside, now to Long. Long driving, shooting, scoring, and he was fouled. That's going to be either on Jordan Watson, Zach Padden, or Clifford Clark, one of the 3. Let's see what we got.
It's going to be on Jordan Watson. Nobody stepped out to help Long went to the hoop and didn't get any help.
Long shot is up, and he completes the traditional 3-point play. 7-6 Blue Devils, 5:40 left in the first. Trevor Wilkinson with the basketball. Wilkinson working on Thomas Wibbler, quarterback of the Blue Devils, and one of the guards. Scott Aaronholt's scheme. Clifford Clark now out high with the ball, gets it back to Watson. Watson working on a man. Nice pick by Padden. Watson driving, looking down underneath. Finds his man Clifford Clark, up and in.
Good job that time by Jordan creating the double team on himself and was able to scoop the ball underneath to Clifford Clark. Clifford doing a good job of catching it and going up strong.
Cats press. Darsh Staniford gets it across midcourt. Now Staniford driving into the lane. He'll pull up and take the shot from the elbow. No good. Rebound inside. That's Bocook turning, shooting, and scoring.
A nice move by Bocook inside. 6'4" junior. Got some smooth moves in there.
He's big and he can handle the basketball. There's Connor Johnson for three off the backboard, no good.
Connor not really set on that shot.
Rebound Zanesville. Standiford up the floor quickly from the elbow. Shots up, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. That's picked up by number 2, McFarland. McFarland with the basketball outside the arc. Now driving into the lane. Up and athletic shot and in.
Well, I'd say that young man is a very athletic kid. He I remember him from last year's games. Played rather well.
Watson with the basketball now for the Bobcats. 11-8 Blue Devils. Watson driving, shooting, scoring.
Good job that time by Jordan just to get around 3 different players. If Coach Ehrenholt not liking it, is going to call a 30-second timeout.
Probably a good timeout and something Coach Weber's going to have to watch. You know, you can't have Jordan Watson with the ball the whole time, basically down the floor, dribbling and driving and getting having his way in for the shot. Take a look at this.
Yeah,
great shot, but you know that Coach Ehrenholt's going to say, watch this, guys.
Yeah, he's not very happy with the fact that it's just a nice athletic play by Jordan Watson at the end of it. The best part really of the play was him getting around the 3 defenders in order to get himself in that position. You know, right now, Bill, concern for the Bobcats is the boards. We've got out rebounds 7-1 so far in this ball game, and Zanesville, like I said, they're not necessarily that much bigger than us as far as height is concerned.
Oh, but a leaping ability.
Well, they've got 2 Clifford Clarks in there.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. And I think they have another one on the bench too.
Yeah.
So that is a concern. All right, there's McFarland with the shot in the lane. Nice little 8-footers up and in. 13-10 Blue Devils.
The Bobcats running that zone press, and nobody stepped up to take McFarland. And you can't give him those shots.
Watson looking now. Boy, you got to watch that fight. Now he gets it down to Clark. Low post, turning, shooting, and can't get it to go. Leaves it off the front of the rim. Rebound Granger long. Here comes number 12, Ramon Wilson for the Devils. Finds a streaking McFarland, in and out.
Wow. That Bobcats lucky that ball didn't drop.
All right, in for the Cats now. That's 14, Nate Thompson. Back to Connor Johnson. Back in the corner to Thompson again. Thompson working down low now. Shots up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Zanesville. Wilson with the basketball. He'll take the shot from the elbow. Up and no good. Bo Cook with the rebound. Kicks it back out now to Wilson again. Wilson working at the top of the key. Back now to Standiford. Down low. Nice cut. And McFarland finishes it off for Zanesville. It's 15-10 Blue Devils. 3 minutes left in the first.
That time Blue Devils put a little back cut on and snuck McFarland in the lane, and nobody was in the middle to take care of the pass.
Clifford Clark driving down the floor, has his shot blocked out of bounds by Bo Cook. That'll be possession of the Cats out of bounds.
Good job by Bo Cook rather to just stay right there on top of, let's give Clifford Clark a little bit of his due also. Coming off a great football season. Still looks like he's got a little bit of the football muscles as well. And, look for him to start playing a little bit better offensively as the season goes on.
Watson with a shot that's up and good. Man, he just makes it look so easy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's shooting 60% from the field this year. Oh, another
quick pass, and finishing there with the follow is number 14, James Clark for the Devils, 17-12.
The Bobcats not getting back on the defense, and we mentioned that early on. That they're going to have to do that.
Watson with the shot. No pass again, and the Blue Devils with the rebound. Here comes Standiford up the floor. Cut off there by Wilkinson. Kicks it back outside. Wilson for 3. That's good.
Well, this is the one thing Bobcats did not need to happen. It's 20-12 lead right now, and this game's kind of slipping away from the Bobcats early in the first, with 2 minutes to go here in the first period.
Watson now working with the ball outside the circle, gets the ball down inside, misses his shot, ends up on the floor. Zanesville with the basketball. Ramon Wilson up the floor. Driving, he'll bring it back outside. They'll set the half-court offense. There's McFarland from the elbow. Ball's up and good. You can't leave him that wide open.
Yeah, that Watson kind of feeling the pain of that last play down on the offensive end, and Coach Weber calls timeout to get him out of the ballgame.
22-12 right now, and Cambridge basically getting beat down the floor. We talked a little bit about this earlier, and statistician Dave Bennett backs it up. Zanesville with a 13-2 edge rebounding. Their athleticism in the paint is really hurting us.
Yeah, it sure is. The Bobcats, you're right, 2 things that we're not doing right now. One of them's hitting the boards, tailing out like we should. The other one is not getting back quick enough on the defensive end. We miss a shot, they get the rebound, and they're down the floor with it, and we're not getting enough numbers down there, as evidenced by that last play.
Well, they do like to run too, and talking with Coach Weber, we were talking first team to play defense tonight wins. So far, it's Zanesville.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
They are getting back down the floor quickly, and they're cutting off the Bobcats' break.
Yeah, like I said, it's earlier on we said these were the kind of the keys here. The Bobcats really had to play good defense and get back quickly.
Good to see Santa's in the gym tonight.
Yeah, the Bobcat student section.
Yeah.
Festive with some of them have their ugly Christmas sweaters on. Others.
I didn't know that Santa was an alum, but okay.
Well, now you know.
All right. Well, okay. I'm up to speed.
The best people come from Cambridge High School.
That's right. Cats with the basketball. Trevor Wilkinson right down the middle of the floor, looking for a little help. Finds over there. That's 21. Skylar Raderer. Back to Thompson now. Thompson. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson outside the paint again. Long shot for three. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes out quickly. Zanesville down the floor. Ramon Wilson off in the corner. That is 14. That is James Clark. Can't get it to go, and Bobcats with the rebound. That's 35 now with the basketball. That is Josh Lewis down the middle of the paint, loses the handle. Zanesville comes up with it quickly. Back out it's 24, Thomas Wibbler with the shot. That's good. 24-12 now. Under a minute to go in the first, and Cambridge looking for a little bit of offense at this point.
Yep. A little unsettled right now on the offensive end.
Slowing it up a little bit as well. Definitely getting into the half court. Zach Patton comes out high post now.
Watson is at the table to come back in, as is Clark.
Looking for a little bit of help, and knocked out of his hands there by 22, Cade Johnson for the Blue Devils. Zanesville goes pretty deep as well. Seen a lot of different numbers in tonight.
Yeah, they have run some people in and out, but I'll tell you what, Bill, they're getting up and down the court, and we talked about that in the pregame as well. Cambridge plays a lot of guys because of that.
Watson driving, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound, Clifford Clark inside, loses the handle. Here come the Blue Devils. That's 22 with the basketball, Cade Johnson.
Yeah, that time Clark comes down with the ball, but Zanesville scrapping guys down in there and pulled it out.
McFarland on the baseline driving. He's cut off there by Clark. Nice job there by Jordan Watson filling the passing lane that time. He's got the basketball for Cambridge.
Yeah, he anticipated that rather well.
Oh, tries to flip it in the corner to number 21 there. That is Skylar Raderer. Goes out of bounds. It's off the Blue Devils, fortunately.
Yeah, Rader was down there, but good job by, I believe, number 22 for the Zanesville Blue Devils, Kate Johnson.
Skylar looking for the little lob to Watson, and no execution there that time. McFarland with the basketball outside. Wilson's got it. Long shot off the back of the rim. No good. That's going to do it. The end of the first, and the Bobcats trailing the Blue Devils 24-12. Bill Kogel, I'll tell you something right now. This Zanesville team, they came to play, and they are very athletic.
Yes, they are. We knew coming in they were going to be a good basketball team, and I shout to think what they're going to look like as the season goes on.
Well, Cambridge has their work cut out for them. 24-12 after the first. We'll be back with more from Cambridge High School right after this.
Cambridge High School Bobcat basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza is happy to sponsor tonight's event.
Welcome back to the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bobcats down to Zanesville after one quarter of play, 24-12. Blue Devils, Bill, they can pick them up and put them down. They got up and down the floor pretty well in that first quarter.
Yeah, they don't slow up for anything, do they?
No, they do not. All right, Zanesville opens with the basketballs. We are underway here now. Dar Staniford, top of the key now, down to Ramon Wilson on the baseline. Wilson driving, shooting, can't get it to go, loses the handle on the rebound. Zach Padden comes up with it. Skylar Raderer now leads ahead to Clifford Clark. A little bit too long for Clifford, and it'll turn the ball back over to the Devils.
Pushing a little bit on offense that time. Would have been better off probably set up and run to play.
Dar Staniford slowing the pace down now for Zanesville just a little bit. Staniford works it back to Wilson again. Back in the corner. Long shot there by Wibbler. Can't get it to go. Here comes Jordan Watson. One man back. Watson driving, shooting, and scoring.
Yep, good control by Jordan that time, not to just go rushing in. And Ramon Wilson tried to draw the charge.
He did, and it was definitely an acting job.
Absolutely.
Good job there by Watson to make that shot, and the three-point play is up and good. That's big for the Cats, who were in a little bit of a slump offensively. 24-15 now with 7:20 left in the second. Dar Staniford, again, the Blue Devils slowed up a little bit in half court. Staniford out near midcourt with Watson out on him. Now off to Wibbler on the wing. Wibbler down low. Bocook's got it up and can't get it to go. Clifford Clark battling inside. Watson now for the Cats. Scooped up there. That's 21 Raderer. Raderer with the basketball. Works it back down to Clifford Clark. Slips it to Raderer. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for. And he's got it back inside. Nice job. Clifford Clark picks it up, puts it in.
Yeah, good hustle by Skylar Rader that time to get the ball back in bounds. And Bobcats playing a little bit more solid basketball right now, Bill.
24-17. 7-point lead for Zanesville now as down in the corner, Ramon Wilson's got it. Dar Staniford shots blocked by Clifford Clark, but goes out of bounds. Nate Thompson tried to save it, couldn't come up with it. It'll be Blue Devil ball.
Zanesville seems to be pushing it now, everybody trying to work it ball inside. Not having any luck. Bobcats again playing a lot better right now.
Wibbler calling the play now for the Devils. They lob it inside to Bocook. He can't get it to go. Nate Thompson with good position. He's got the rebound. Here come the Cats.
Yes, you can rebound when you box out.
Ooh, nice job there by Staniford, and he steps on the sideline. It'll be Cambridge ball. Anticipating that pass for the Blue Devils that time was Staniford, almost picking it up. Clifford Clark with the ball outside, works it back now to Jordan Watson. 24-17, Cats starting off this second quarter with a little bit of offense. 5 points in a row. Watson, the shot from the baseline, can't get it to go. Clifford Clark loses it. Ramon Wilson up the floor quickly. That's going to be a little long for Granger Long, and they're going to say Blue Devil ball.
Well, Bobcats did a great job of hustling back that time. I'm not too sure. Both officials looking at each other, and I don't think either one quite knew where the ball went off of, but we'll give them a good call on that one.
Yeah, most of the student body was calling the ball for Cambridge.
Of course they were.
A little bit biased there, I think, yeah. Down inside, Bocook with the ball, turning, shooting, and missing. Zach Padden with some good defense there. Here come the Cats. Jordan Watson outside. Watson, shake and bake move, down low. Clifford Clark up and in. Nice pass.
I'll tell you what, Clifford looking smoother and smoother as this game's going on, but great penetration and pass by Watson that time. Great move.
I watched him against Buckeye Trail in the first game, and he was a little awkward when he got the ball down low, but he is looking better and better. A nice pass by Watson as well. And let's see, got a whistle here. I think is going to be on Clifford Clark.
Yeah, they're going to say he made too much contact with the body.
You know, take a look here. This is a nice job here by Watson to get the ball, and a nice finish by Clifford.
Yep, penetrates, draws the extra attention, leaves Clifford open, and Clifford did a good job of catching the ball, turning to the basket, and going up strong, under control.
Oh, nice. Look at Clifford right there, right on cue, knocking the ball out of bounds, almost off Granger Long, but it will be Blue Devil ball. He's so athletic, and I'll tell you what, he is the one true post player the Bobcats have.
He's got a great award at the end of the football season with the first team All-Ohio. It's nice to see. Young man played a heck of a season for the Bobcats.
All over the football field. On the basketball court now for Cambridge. Oh, nice McFarland with the shot from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Rebound, that is 35 for the Bobcats. Josh Lewis. Here comes Raderer. Slips it back out to Clark. Back outside. Wilkinson for three. Can't get it to go. Cats rushing those three-pointers just a little bit. Yep. Dar Staniford for the Blue Devils now.
Trevor's taken two of those in this game so far, not really been set on either one of them.
Bocook with a pass, got it. Those are the first points in the second quarter for the Blue Devils, 26-19 now.
The Bobcats need to answer right back right here.
Wilkinson with the basketball. Outside, works it down to Clifford Clark on Bocook. Clifford muscling his way down inside, traveling.
That time he picked the ball up, trying to make a little bit of a strength move, and when he did, I believe it was Bocook that gave away a little bit and allowed Clifford to shuffle his feet. He's going to get a nice little break here. some substitutions come in for both teams.
Jordan Watson back on the floor for the Bobcats. Boy, I'll tell you what, for suffering from bronchitis, Zach Padden, a lot of minutes here in the first half.
I'll tell you, Zach's a workhorse, man.
He is. He's a hustler, a workhorse, and does a lot of the little things that can make you successful. McFarland driving. That pass is tipped up in the air. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Blue Devil basketball. 26-19, 4:18 left in the second. Blue Devils with the ball. Thomas Wibbler to throw it in from the sideline. Works it back to Dar Staniford. Staniford, top of the key to McFarland in the corner. McFarland back outside. Staniford takes a look at Coach Aaronholt. They want a little bit of motion now. McFarland back outside in the corner. That's 22 down there. That's Cade Johnson. Now driving is McFarland. Back to Johnson on the baseline. Ball's up. That's good.
Yep. Good ball movement that time by Zanesville to get that look. Again, the Bobcats need to score, Bill.
4 in a row by the Blue Devils. 28-19 now. Under 4 minutes to go. Nate Thompson back outside. Josh Lewis down low. Zach Padden scooping the ball up. Can't get it to go.
Man.
Rebound, Cade Johnson.
That was a good move. Just could not finish it.
Staniford with the basketball. Works it down. Stanford, excuse me. Stanford played for us a couple years ago. All right, Wibbler with the shot. That ball's up. No good. Rebound fought for.
Touched the top of the backboard, so Bobcat ball.
Josh Lewis will throw it in. He the other Bobcat that was suffering from a touch of bronchitis. Haven't seen quite as much of him.
Yeah, that time of year, with people around a lot of people. And
ooh, lazy little pass picked up there by Staniford. Driving, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound underneath, fought for, coming up with it. That's Cade Johnson, and a foul. That's probably going to be on Jordan Watson. That'll be 2 on him.
I think they're going to call it on Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Josh Lewis going to pick up that foul with a reach in.
Good call there, Mr. Official.
I just happened to see him reach because I thought we were in position to make a nice little block here. You can see it on the replay.
Cade Johnson's first shot up, finds a lot of iron, but that's good. 29-19 now, 3:07 left in the second. Cade Johnson, a 5'10 senior. For Coach Scott Aaronholt's Blue Devils.
Zach Padden hits the water jug as soon as he gets off the floor.
Yeah, he's put in some minutes. Lewis with the rebound. And Josh Lewis brings the ball up the floor slowly for Cambridge. Double dribble. Turn the ball back over to the Blue Devils now. And the Devils, after a slow start in the second quarter, I think they've scored 5 in a row here, Bill. Bobcats do need to pick it up a little bit. Dar Staniford.
Yeah, they came out in the second period here just firing on all cylinders, and all of a sudden hit a little lull here.
Wilson with the shot. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Nate Thompson can't control it. Cade Johnson's got it. Staniford loses the handle. Good job there by Clifford Clark to pull in the rebound. Here come the Cats.
Good job by the Cats not to foul down there in that time, too.
Wilkinson works the ball down low. Good defense. Now Wilkinson's got it back again. Trevor outside to Nate Thompson. Down low, Clifford Clark. Clifford turning, shooting, and scoring.
Good move all the way back down in there. He's got James Clark on him, a little bit smaller the player than what he's been seeing tonight with at only 6'1". Clifford a little bit more physical than him.
29-21. Bobcats trail the Blue Devils by 8. Back outside, Wilson's got a shot for 3. Up the rim, no good. Rebound.
Good job by Clifford Clark that time.
That's Raderer. Here comes Watson up the floor. Jordan, he'll slow things up a little bit. Brings it back outside again. Back out to Raderer. Down in the high post to Clifford Clark. Clifford turning, shooting, and scoring.
I tell you, Clifford Clark picking it up here.
He's looking like a machine. He can play the post, no doubt about it.
You know, like I said, he's I know as the year goes on, he's going to look smoother and smoother inside there. But boy, tonight he's really picked it up. A little shaky at first, but doing real well now.
McFarland to Johnson to Wilson, and that's picked up there by Clark. Nice job there by Clifford again as he gets the turnover. Jordan Watson up the floor, 1:28 left in the second. Watson driving, shooting, scoring. That's not going to count.
Nope, they're going to call the foul on the floor against
Dar Staniford.
Yep. Good call, Billy.
I saw that reach that time. Raider will bring the ball in bounds. That's the third team foul. Both teams at 3 right now, so not a lot of fouls here in this first half. Raider are looking for some help. Now he works it to Clifford Clark on the baseline. Clifford Working inside against Bocook. Ball's up. Got it! Boy, I'll tell you what, somebody lit a fire under him. You get the feeling that these Zanesville guys were doing a little bit of chirping, and Clifford decided, okay, we can play this game.
Well, I'll tell you, he's definitely fired up as he's going down the floor. He's getting the crowd involved.
29-25, Blue Devils with a 5-point lead now. Dar Staniford with the basketball for Zanesville. Staniford loses the handle, picks it up again, works it over to Ramon Wilson. Wilson in the corner, Granger Long's got it. Long back outside to Wilson again. Back to JT McFarland to Bocook again. Bocook.
Trevor Wilkinson's not feeling real good right now. He took an elbow by
traveling.
Bocook.
Boy, I'll tell you what, I was a little bit worried there that, as Clifford was in the vicinity, but Granger Long just went down on his own, Bill.
Yeah, it looks like Trevor's feeling a little bit better, but he took an elbow on a pick by Bocook, and nothing dirty about it. Just a good, solid pick, but boy, he got him right in the chest with an elbow.
Watson now with the basketball, under 30 seconds to go. I think they'll go for the last shot here. Got the man they want with the ball, Jordan Watson.
You just got to be careful of the 5-second call.
Jordan works it back outside. Connor Johnson back to Watson again. 16 seconds. Watson out near midcourt. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Watson loses the handle with 3 seconds, goes out of bounds. 3.4, and I'll tell you what, they need a scoring play, and they need one now. Boy, it would be big time if they could get two here, Bill. It really give them a shot of confidence, I think.
Bringing Zach Patton back in for Clifford Clark.
In the corner, Connor Johnson's got it. Got to get the ball up. Not going to happen. Good defense by Zanesville, and that's going to do it. The end of the second quarter, Bill. Bobcats coming back. Clifford Clark doing the work down inside the paint, and Cambridge looking pretty good here late in the second quarter.
Yeah, they showed they could play with these guys tonight, so that's a good momentum swing for the Bobcats to go in. Like to have seen them get a shot off on that last possession, but it is what it is. So Bobcats take a little mo into the locker room.
The score at half is Zanesville 29, Cambridge 25. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
He won tonight's 50-50 drawing and donated it back to the program.
Cambridge High School Bobcat Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza is happy to sponsor tonight's event. Since 1978, Wally's family-owned business has been serving pizza, subs, and fresh salads worth leaving home for. Enjoy their pizza tonight and every night, or stop in for their daily lunch special. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza in Cambridge and on Main Street, New Concord. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm Ray Chory, President and CEO of Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, the leading healthcare provider in Guernsey County and surrounding areas. Come with me as I invite you to discover Southeastern Med. Today, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center encompasses a state-of-the-art facility serving as Guernsey County's only state-of-the-art general acute care center. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you the medical center. And welcome to Southeastern Med.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Never has Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric had such low financing rates for train systems. Call Abel's today. 800-92-ABELS.
It's hard to stop a train.
We're back at Cambridge High School. Bill Castler and Bill Koga with you here. Bill, Bobcats trailing the Blue Devils at half, 29-25. Could have been worse. Cambridge with a nice little run there to end the second quarter, and they come back and they're in the game.
Yes, they are. Played a great second quarter, as a matter of fact, and all those things that that they weren't able to do in the first period, like rebound, they were able to do in the second. So played a lot better, played a lot smarter, and looked more relaxed. So I think that was a good thing.
got a few statistics to look out. Let's check out the first half scoring first for the Blue Devils.
JT McFarland had 8 points, 3 points for Granger Long, 3 for Ramon Wilson, 2 for James Clark, 3 points for Cade Johnson, 2 points for Thomas Wibbler, and 8 points for Malik Cook, but it's one of those things that Zanesville got a lot of people involved.
Yeah, and Bo Cook did a lot of his damage early down in the paint.
Did.
Bobcats did pick up their defense. Let's check the scoring for Cambridge. Really interested to see how Clifford Clark did.
Absolutely. Zach Padden ended with 3 points there. 10 points for Jordan Watson, and Clifford Clark got 12. 10 of those were in that second period. On the rebound side of things, Zanesville still has a pretty good sizable lead there, but Bobcats picked it up there in the second period, tried to even it up a little bit. 21-12 right now with Zanesville leading in the rebounds. Bobcats had 7 turnovers. Zanesville only had 5. So the 2 categories right now, rebounds and turnovers, that the Bobcats, they just need to tighten up a little bit and play the way they did in that second period. And I believe we're going to see them in this game to the end.
Well, we got a ball game. It's 29-25. Bobcats only trail by 4. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with more and the second half coming up right after this.
This is Chris Rocco from Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, and we've been taking care of you and our community for all of your physical therapy needs for the past 13 years. And now, to serve you better, Cambridge Physical Therapy Center has moved to our new location at 216 Highland Avenue across from the Point Restaurant. We are now conveniently located downtown, so you don't have to fight the traffic down 209 anymore to come see us. So whenever you need physical therapy, choose Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, now at 216 Highland Avenue in downtown Cambridge. Call us at 439-7177.
Everyone goes to Theo's restaurant. Everyone goes to Theo's, my favorite restaurant. For homemade cooking, lots of fun. Theo's the place for everyone. Everyone goes to Theo's restaurant.
We are back at the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bill Castler and Bill Kogel with you here. Teams warming up, getting ready now for the second half of play. During the half, we were regaled a bit by the Cambridge High School dance team. Did a nice job on the floor, and we've got a little bit of video of that right now. Adam Green, our cameraman on the floor, getting a little bit of that. Girls dressed in their festive sweaters tonight.
Yes, they were. It's I wouldn't call that the ugly sweater dance, but they did a nice job. Those girls worked very hard and do a lot of competitions and that type of thing. And so it's nice to be able to give them a little recognition as well.
Well, if the sweaters are ugly, the girls aren't. So
no.
that's a positive.
Well,
right there.
let's put it this way: they make those sweaters look real nice,
and they do. They do a great job. Those girls put a lot of work in that dance team. They do. So nice job there. We enjoyed that at the half. We did enjoy the first half of basketball too. It wasn't looking good early. 29-19, and the Cats with a nice run to finish out the second quarter. Clifford Clark with the ball in the paint. He all of a sudden looks like he can play the post.
Yeah, he's he really looked good there in that second period. Just kind of took over. So it's fun to watch. It's nice too, Bill. That now Clifford has the idea in his head that he can play with those 2 big boys inside for Zanesville, Bo Cook and Long. I keep wanting to call him Granger, which is his first name. But,
yeah.
Granger Long. Both of those guys are pretty physical specimens, and Clifford knows now that he can play inside with them.
Well, that Bo Cook, he's very athletic and can actually create down in the paint. Yeah. He does a nice job, but they did a good job on him late in the second quarter. He really did most of his damage in the first quarter.
Yeah, same thing with JT McFarland. Got open a lot by running around, but the Bobcats did a better job in the second of containing him.
Trevor Wilkinson with the basketballs. We're underway here in the third. High post, Zach Padden looking at it. Gets it to Clifford Clark. Down low again. That time Bo Cook gets a hand on the ball. Here come the Devils. Quickly is JT McFarland. McFarland drives into the paint, kicks it back outside. Dar Stanford Stanford back outside. McFarland again driving into the paint, pulls up, takes a shot. Zach Padden in his face, and he gets the rebound. Here comes Cambridge.
Good job by Zach that time, putting a little pressure on McFarland as he tried to make a little fade move.
Watson driving, shooting, missing, can't get it to go. Boy, athletic move by Watson, and they're going to say that was tipped out of bounds by the Blue Devils. Cambridge ball.
Yeah, I think maybe missed one there. I think that might have been the Blue Devil ball, but we'll take her.
I will take that one. I'm with you on that one. Connor Johnson with the inbounds. Zach Padden in the paint, turning, shooting. Ball's up off the back of the rim, no good. Bo Cook with a rebound. Dar Stanford now. Here come the Blue Devils.
Bobcats 2 looks down inside and not able to get a good look on either one of them.
Stanford with a shot from outside the arc, can't get it to go. A couple of Bobcats fighting over it. Granger Long ends up with it for Zanesville.
Yeah.
Back outside now, Stanford in the corner. McFarland, the shot's up and in and out. Rebound, Zach Padden. Watson quickly up the floor, driving, shooting, scoring, count it.
Great move by Watson to get away from Stanford that time as avoided all contact. Did a great little move back to the right.
Blue Devils by 2, 29-27. Cambridge eating into that lead. Thomas Wibbler with the basketball now. Granger Long on the baseline, forces a drive, tries to get it to Bo Cook. It's going to be Bobcat ball.
Good defense again by the Bobcats down inside. They're playing a lot scrappier. It's made a huge difference. They're playing right now the way they did in the second period, and it's definitely to the Bobcats' advantage.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. I think with the way Clifford's playing down in the paint, Cats could probably get some shots outside now, too. Padden to Clark on the baseline. Clark driving in the paint, turning, shooting, scoring.
Nice little turnaround touch with the left hand.
All of a sudden, he looks like a D1 prospect in basketball.
I'll tell you what, he's a strong young man.
He is, no doubt about it. Bo Cook with the ball knocked out of bounds. Zach Padden. Good defense by Zach that time as he got a hand on that basketball before Bo Cook could finish his shot.
Yeah, Clark did a good job of stopping the penetration, and as Bo Cook went up with a shot, Padden got it from the other side.
Connor Johnson tries to swipe it, but Stanford comes up with it. Shot from the elbow, no good. Granger Long with a rebound for Zanesville. Long in the paint, shooting and scoring.
Boy, talk about a strong move right there. Long showed his muscle by going up through 3 Bobcats to get that one in.
31-29, 2-point lead for the Blue Devils. Wilkinson with the basketball now. Seems to be recovered from that elbow he took in the first half. Zach Padden back outside. Wilkinson taking a look. Now he's going to work it down to Clifford Clark, knocked out by Bo Cook, who has just figured out the best way to stop Clifford Clark is not to let him get the basketball.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of banging and bumping going down in there between Lewis and Padden and the 2 Zanesville players.
Padden driving, shooting, and scoring.
That's a way to take it to the hole, Zach.
31-31, tie ball game, and the Bobcats gaining some confidence, if nothing else, Bill.
Yep, good strong move by Padden that time to go right to the hole.
Wibbler back out to Long to Stanford. Stanford with a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound underneath. Bo Cook got a second chance and put it up and in.
That time Bo Cook had position on Clark and able to get the rebound, put it back up.
Jordan Watson with the ball now for Cambridge. Watson driving, shooting, and scoring.
Oh, good athletic move. Bounced off of 2 Zanesville players and just holds on to the ball until he gets clear of all the contact and puts it in.
33-33, 4:34 left in the third quarter. McFarland with the ball to Granger Long in the corner for the Blue Devils. He's trapped down there. Good job by the Cats. Back out to McFarland now. McFarland down the middle of the lane. Loses the handle, gets it to Long. Back outside now. Stanford in the corner. Wibbler's got it now.
Good
Wibbler
job,
down low. Bo Cook. He's all alone. Shots up. That's good.
Oh, he's got a nice touch. Boy, McFarland did a nice job of not calling or getting called for the travel there. He did a great athletic move to stop himself.
4 minutes to go now in the third. Watson down inside. Clifford Clark driving, shooting, scoring.
Boy, nice touch. Clifford is so much different from the first period to now of the soft little touch that he has inside. Going up nice and controlled and strong and just beautiful little touch.
What a difference from his first game. He was getting the ball in that position against Buckeye Trail, couldn't put the ball in. All of a sudden now he's a scoring machine. Long. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Zanesville ball.
Could have been a little 3 seconds in there as Long got caught down inside with the ball, nowhere to go with it, but no call.
Bobcats playing tough. 35-35, 3:35 left in the third. Ramon Wilson back in now for the Devils. Bocook back outside to McFarland, back to Wilson in the corner. Wilson back outside, McFarland. Stanford takes a look, driving the baseline, ball's up. Good job there by Padden. Let's see what the call is. Zach doesn't like it.
Yeah, Zach slammed the ball down, tried to catch it, and didn't, and just drew the technical. That's not what we need.
I didn't like the call either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he really didn't try. He wasn't trying to slam the ball like that. He just missed it when after he did it.
When it came back up. It's a good call.
I'll tell you what, right there, he didn't like the call. It just went right through his hands and got the.
That's up by Stanford. That's good. Bobcats now have to regain their composure, just like those who are calling the game.
Yeah,
so
this is kind of the way the reserve game went.
Yeah.
Bobcats in it till midway through the fourth quarter, and the reserves ended up losing 49-36, but it was a lot better ball game than that until the very end.
Stanford misses the second shot there, and now McFarland's going to step to the line, and he will shoot the foul shots that he has coming to him. 36-35 now, 3:24 left in the third. Ball's up, no good, and boy, I'll tell you right now, this is helping the Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats very fortunate right there not to.
Yeah, and Zanesville's going to get the basketball out of this, and I'll tell you, it was 35-35 going into this whole mess, and if we come out just trailing by 1 or 2, we're not going to be doing too bad here.
Wow.
Yeah, that helps.
Not exactly what Zanesville was wanting out of that whole debacle, but
yeah, I never thought that the word free throw was good because there's nothing free about it.
You still got to earn them, don't you?
Yeah, you do. No doubt. 36-35 Zanesville basketball, and the Bobcats play a little defense here, and they might come out of this okay. Stanford with the ball for the Devils. Back outside now, that's McFarland. McFarland with a shot from the elbow, got that one.
Nice touch over top of Clifford Clark that time. That was just a nice athletic move there by that young man.
38-35. Driving is Watson. Back to Connor Johnson for three. 38-38.
Wow. Nice shot by Connor. That time he was able to get his feet set, and he can be deadly when that happens.
With all that stuff in the paint by Clifford, they collapsed right back down inside, worrying about the points in the paint, and Johnson got his feet set, got a good shot off. Wilson, nice job there by Connor Johnson.
Yes, off of
Bobcat ball.
Yeah, off of Bocook that time. Good job inside there. Was that Trevor Wilkinson was down inside?
Not sure who was down inside. Connor Johnson, though, was the one who basically put his hands up and didn't touch the ball. So Bobcats with an opportunity to take the lead here. It's 38-38. Watson back to Connor Johnson to Rader. Schuyler down in the corner. Nate Thompson's in the game now for Cambridge. He's going to drive. Picks it up now, looking for some help. Back outside, Watson's got it. Watson driving, shooting. Bobcats. Oh, Nate Thompson with a rebound, up and in.
Oh, good job by Nate Thompson. Man, good, powerful inside play there for the.
Down inside. That's a miss by 22 there. That's Cade Johnson. Can't get it to go. Bocook with a rebound. It's 40-38 Bobcats. Zanesville starting to show a little sign of cracking maybe under the pressure. McFarland. Wilson with the ball in the corner. Can't get it to go. Rebound Rader.
Good tail out on the shot by Skyler Rader that time to allowed him the ball came clear back out on the long shot, and he was right there for it. Good job.
1:35 left now in the third. Bobcats with a 2-point lead after trailing by 10, Bill.
Yep, that time bounce pass would have been the call of the day if Skyler would have put that in there that way. A little bit harder to get to from the defensive side.
Connor Johnson now back outside. Clark driving the baseline, shooting. Got it.
What a great move. Great move to his right and spun back to the left, and again that nice little soft touch. That's that.
You can just see the confidence growing in him.
That's that old Davey Sorensen, Johnson & Johnson baby soft touch.
All right. Wibbler with the basketball in the corner. Ramon Wilson got it. That's three.
Boy, good
Blue
answer.
Devils don't quit. 42-41.
Good answer by Wilson.
Watson down in the corner. Takes a look at it. Now he's going to pick it. That's going to be on Ramon Wilson, I think.
Yep, absolutely. 2 on him. First on the Zanesville Blue Devils this half.
Skylar Rader to throw the ball in. Under 1 minute to go in the third. Bobcats lead 42-41. Rader looking for some help.
Somebody better be moving.
And back outside. Good job by Zanesville. JT McFarland with the turnover. Down the floor, up and in. Connor Johnson trying to draw a charge, nothing doing.
Bobcats a little sloppy here. Got to get themselves back in composure and need to answer here.
35 seconds left now in the third. 43-42 Zanesville. Cats may hold for one here, Bill. Skylar Rader. Skylar outside working on Wibbler.
He's going to have to pass off soon.
Works it back outside. Connor Johnson for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Cade Johnson. Here comes Ramon Wilson. 17 seconds left now. Wilson works the ball back outside again. Knocks Connor Johnson down. Maybe a little bit of an acting job there. And let's see, that's going to be on Connor, I think.
Yep.
Good call. Wilson had him beat, and he tried to put his shoulder in front of him. 5.9 seconds left now.
Yeah, not a bad foul with 5.9 seconds to go because it's going to be a technical foul on Coach Arnholt. He's been chewing on the official all the way down the floor the last time and back up again, so official had enough.
You know, we had our technical a little earlier, and I don't think Coach Arnholt's happy with the call, but that's going to put Connor Johnson on the line, shooting the technicals with 5.9 seconds left. Bobcats now with an opportunity to take the lead. Come on, Connor. That's good. Boy, he's a shooter, isn't he?
Yeah, Connor on the here. Let's see what he's doing from the foul line.
Got them both. Boy, I'll tell you what, you go back to that technical that we had, and Zanesville missed 3 out of 4 shots right there. We nailed 2. We've got a 1-point lead in the basketball. 5.9 seconds left in the third, Bill. What are you going to call?
Well, it's a good, definitely some ball movement. We need some ball movement. Couple good passes, and let's see if we can't get an open look from anywhere on the floor and drain it.
Well, Ramon Wilson is all over Watson here, and so I'm looking to see if I can get it to Wilkinson, maybe down low to Padden or Clifford Clark.
Yeah, Stanford comes back in. He's going to be on Watson.
And we're going Connor Johnson looking for Watson's. Got him, loses the basketball quickly. 3 seconds. Watson's going to take the long three. Can't get it to go. Boy, he almost
put her in.
had it. The end of the third. The Bobcats lead by 1, 44-43. Stay with us. We're going to take a break. Cambridge trails by 1. Back with more right after this. We're going to stay here? Okay. So we are going to stay here. We get an opportunity to talk about this great third quarter.
Yeah,
Bill Kogel, Bobcats came out here in the third, and you can just see Clifford Clark's confidence growing. Zanesville's defense starting to collapse. Cats getting some opportunities now.
Well, and the other part of it too, Bill, on the defensive side of the ball, Bobcats doing a lot better job of getting down inside in the passing lanes and making it difficult for Zanesville. When they've scored in this second half or the third period, they've had to earn them. The Bobcats gave them nothing free, and Zanesville's got the athletes that they're going to put some good shots in there once in a while. But, boy, I'll tell you got to credit the Bobcats for doing a good job of getting in the passing lanes and disrupting that Zanesville offense.
I look for a heavy dose of Dar Stanford here in the second. He's basically the best ball handler and the point guard for Zanesville.
Yeah.
They're going to get him the ball, and they need to start basically creating some offense.
And let's see what they do with Bocook as well. Zanesville's going to get the ball out of bounds, and they pounded it down in that first quarter.
Yeah,
and they got a lot of good shots, but boy, the Bobcats have just disrupted those passes inside.
Zach Padden, Clifford Clark, basically since that point have just been on him. And those shots that were so easy in the first quarter, they're not easy now.
Well, now we got to play with intensity.
Stanford, shot from outside the arc. That's short, off the rim. Rebound, Bobcats. Clifford Clark up the floor, gets it over to Connor Johnson, driving, shooting. Can't get it to go. Clark with a rebound up, and no good. Rebound fought for. Padden's got it down low. Clifford Clark knocked away. Wibbler's got it for the Blue Devils.
Well, it was a good pass, and Clifford just could not handle the ball.
Wibbler, the shot from the foul line, no good. Rebound fought for. That's Ramon Wilson coming up with it for Zanesville.
Good hustle by Wilson.
Stanford takes a look at it. He's already missed one from out there, thinks about it, now kicks it back out to Wilson.
You don't want him getting comfortable out there, though.
No, you don't, and they're leaving him wide open. Cats staying in that zone. Bocook in the corner to Wilson. Wilson in the paint, driving, shooting, got it, no. That's going to be a foul, though. Somebody got him on the elbow.
I believe Zach Padden's going to get the foul call.
I don't think anybody's in any foul trouble, though. Oh, that's 4
Mm-hmm.
for him. As I say that, I look up and see he's got 4. The one guy in trouble was Zach, and I'll tell you what, he does a lot of little things on the floor. I said it once before. I'll say it again. He's a great rebounder, great passer. They need to keep him out there.
Plus, he's one of those guys with experience. We've only got 3 guys that are returning lettermen. He's one of them. Clifford Clark's the other, and Jordan Watson, of course, is the next one. So
Nate Thompson comes in for him now, and rebound fought for. Boy,
Nate
I thought
Thompson.
Granger Long was going to come up with it.
Well, Nate Thompson got that one. He poked it right out of Long's hands, and that's 2 good plays off the boards for Nate.
Watson with the basketball now for Cambridge. Jordan driving the baseline. Oh, can't get it to go. Nate Thompson up and in.
Again, the 5'10" senior muscles his way inside. Man, he's playing decent ball down inside.
He just
there.
finding a
Good
way
job.
finding a way to do it, Bill. You gotta love it. Stanford with the ball in the corner. Wibbler driving, shooting, can't get it to go. That's up and in.
Nice move by Wilbur that time.
Jordan Watson with the basketball now. 6:30 left, 46-45, 1-point lead for the Bobcats. Wilkinson back to Watson again. You know there's games in a year you can see when a team grows. This could be one of those for Cambridge. That ball's swiped by Wilson now. Stanford up with the ball for the Blue Devils. Oh, he loses the handle.
Dribble, yep.
And they call it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good call. He thought he was going to get a pass to Wilson off in the corner.
He just
dropped the ball,
it. Yep.
and that's a double dribble.
Yep, he picked it up, and then that was it.
Stanford's upset, and he comes out of the basketball game. And timeout now for the Cats. They want to talk it over.
Yep, little 30-second timeout.
6:11 left in the ball game, Bill, and all of a sudden Cambridge playing like they can play with Zanesville. You know, those early games we had against New Philly and Dover, who are very athletic, starting to pay off now as Cambridge seeing that competition, and they're believing that they can play with these guys.
Yeah, I tell you, that thing about the Dover game was it was supposed to be on a Friday night here. Weather didn't permit it, and they
played on Saturday up in Dover.
Yeah, they
went
up to Dover and played, and Coach Weber said they just felt a little flat that morning. Weren't really expecting that, and yet that's the way it worked out. And I don't mind getting the Dover game up there over early in the season and coming back down here and playing later on.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. And I'll tell you something else too. If somebody's going to be able to take the air out of the ball, Cambridge likes to run. Bob Von Kennel's going to find a way to do it.
Yeah, I didn't get to listen to that game, and obviously I didn't get to go. So, but yeah, Bobcats really playing well tonight.
6:02 left in the ball game now, and Wilkinson calls a timeout as they take a look. Zanesville coming out running a little bit of a trap there.
Yep, absolutely. And Coach Weber recognizing that, and Trevor kind of got caught, and she was in his ear calling the full timeout so they can talk about how to deal with that trap.
Cats now working with a 46-45 lead. Student body is excited about this ball game. And
yeah, they're in it.
It's been a good one. It has been a good one.
They're definitely into it. The Fagawi tribe over there, they always get into the ball game, do a good job.
I still go back to the point we're down 29-19. Things are looking bad, and all of a sudden they just start getting the ball into Clifford Clark. Clifford starts putting them down, and he's figuring out that, you know what, these guys physically, I match up with them, and I can make these shots. First game against Buckeye Trail, I saw Clifford get a number of looks like he got tonight. He couldn't put the ball in the hole.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's those football muscles, man, they're different. It's a different type of action that you have to make your body do, and you have to kind of get acclimated to that. As Coach Arnholt said to you, it's one of those things you got to get the football rust off of you.
Wilkinson with the basketball now. Blue Devils turning the defense up. Back to Nate Thompson. Granger Long. Back outside now, Jordan Watson. He's got Wibbler on him.
Coach Arnold, you're right, Bill. Coach Arnold really turned up the defense here right now.
Yeah, he's wanting to press the Bobcats a little bit. Watson driving, shooting, and that's going to be on Wibbler, I think.
Yep. Gonna get him on the grab, on the move.
He didn't like the call, but it's a good one. Take a look at this.
See it here. Jordan doing a good job once again. Nice spin move back around. I'll tell you what, that was the Zanesville bench wanted to travel, but he took his step and a half, got up in the air, but was grabbed by Wibbler before he came back down. So. 47-45,
and Rader coming into the ball game now, and going to the bench is Connor Johnson. Cats getting some ball handlers in there because with Zanesville turning it up like this, you need guys that can dribble. Misses the second. Clifford Clark's got the rebound, loses the handle. Wibbler picks it up.
Committed the cardinal sin of a big man. He put it on the floor.
47-45. Cats lead by 2. 5:26 left in the ball game. Wibbler back outside to JT McFarland. McFarland in the corner. Granger long driving, putting it up and misses it. Rebound fought for. That's going to be, they're going to say off Nate Thompson.
Boy, Nate did a great job of fighting for position in there. He does a great job of tailing out, getting inside the defender, or the offensive player, and man, he just is a good scrapper inside.
McFarland back to Wilson now in the corner. Wibbler gets it to Bocook, who almost loses the handle now. Long shot by Wilson from top of the key, no good. Rebound Wilkinson.
I think we'll give him those all night, Bill.
47-45. I could almost see Coach Aaronholt saying no. Here comes Watson driving, shooting, missing, but he's fouled.
Yep. Again, give Watson a lot of credit. He's really pushing the ball up toward the hole now and drawing the fouls.
The Cats, well coached, spreading the floor. Take a look at all the room he's got.
And just takes it strong to the hole, gets the foul. He is
and he's a good free throw shooter
60% on the year coming into the ball game tonight. 21 of 35 before tonight's game.
48-45. Cats now. With this shot, they can make it a 2-possession game. This would be pretty big. Second shot by Watson, the junior. Got him both. And Zach Padden's back in the ball game now. Great job by Nate Thompson. He takes a seat on the bench, but boy, he gave us some quality minutes, didn't he?
I tell you what, man, that's he's become my favorite blue-collar player on this team.
Stanford with the basketball now for Zanesville. Gets it over to McFarland. Back to Stanford corner. Wibbler. McFarland in the lane, driving, shooting, missing. Rebound Clifford Clark. He picks the ball up, and Jordan Watson's got it now.
Powerful rebound that time by Clark.
Big possession here for the Cats as they're looking to push that lead out a little bit. Both teams going into a little bit of a half-court stall now. Clark, shot from the east, got it!
Oh, my goodness. Somebody better call the fire department.
Yeah.
Get a truck out here.
Better check his saliva. He's shooting the basketball. Whoa!
I'll tell you what, Bobcats are excited now.
They are. We're excited up here, too. Cambridge
timeout
with a 6-point lead, 51-45. Bobcats, they're doing the job tonight, Bill. And I mean, like I say, you got to like what you've seen out of Clifford Clark.
I like what I've seen out of everybody so far. These Cats are playing, like they know what they're doing, and they're confident. They're energized. Man, I'll tell you what, a lot of fun.
Well, Coach Weber said in the pregame, she said this up-tempo is something different. She said the guys are getting used to it. She said we're starting to see it. You have a Christmas break here coming up. They're going to get a few more practices under their belt. They've got a lot of tough games behind them right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And this one right here, you pick up a win here, this is huge.
Well, the good thing about the two losses that they had on the so far, both of the New Philly and of course Dover, and it's a good learning lesson early in the season to play those guys and know what you have to be. This Zanesville team beat New Philly the other night in a close one, and
But Cats gave New Philly a pretty decent game, really. Oh, here's a long shot by Wibbler. Can't get it to go. Clifford Clark's up. Can't get the rebound, but Wilkinson's got it. Stolen by Dar Stanford, but he steps on the sideline, and our cameraman Adam Green takes it right on the head. I hope we've got that on replay.
Good job, Adam.
Yeah, we need to save that for posterity. Wilkinson with the basketball. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. 51-45. Yeah, our equipment's all right. That's the main thing. Padden, back to Wilkinson.
Boy, Bobcats close not to getting that one over.
Yeah, Watson. Boy, I'll tell you what, great job there by Padden to come back and help. He does those little things.
Yeah, that's right. He's a smart kid, I'll tell you, man.
And plays a smart game. Watson driving, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound, Bocook.
Yeah, Bocook that time. Great positioning underneath the boards. Able to go up, get the rebound uncontested.
Wibbler now for the Blue Devils, back outside to Stanford. And boy, I'll tell you what, they're starting to show some signs of pressure here. Bobcats are playing some good defense. Wibbler back to Stanford. Long shot from the corner. That is Cade Johnson, 22. That's a big one.
Yep, don't want them to get comfortable shooting those three-pointers. Bobcats need an answer here. They don't need a three. They just need a bucket.
51-48. Watson with the basketball now. Cats working at the pad in high post. Zach down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound, Bo Cook for Zanesville.
Boy, too bad he couldn't keep control of the ball for one more dribble. He'd have been there.
That wasn't a bad shot. Stanford driving down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped up, rebound tipped away. Wibbler's got it, driving, shooting, scoring.
Well, here come the Blue Devils. You know they're coming back at some point. Now the Bobcats got to keep composure.
Clifford Clark, smart, takes the ball, gets it back to Padden. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left now in the fourth quarter. Clark spinning, driving, back outside Wilkinson for three. Yes!
Yes!
Woo! 54-50, that's big.
Dialing three long distance, and somebody was home to answer. Good shot.
2:20 left. Bobcats lead by 4. McFarland back to Stanford. In the corner, Wibbler. Back outside, Stanford again. Driving, shooting, got it, and he was fouled. That's going to be on Clifford Clark. Good job by Dar Stanford to get the ball into the paint, put it up off the glass and in, and he's going to shoot for the traditional three-point play.
Yeah, that time Clifford, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him good so they don't make the shot. But
that's only 2 on Clifford.
Right. And 6 on the team, so the next one will be
fouled
the
in the act of shooting. He'll get, he only got 1.
No,
that's right, it was the bucket was good.
So the next foul, Zanesville will be in the 1-on-1. To their advantage, though, there's only 4 fouls on Zanesville.
Just 2 minutes to go. Watson now in the lane. Good defense there by Cade Johnson. Johnson down the floor.
So Johnson's coming on for the Blue Devils right now. Sparking them.
Oh, McFarland travels. That's a good call.
Yeah, that time he's way out of control, and Coach Arnholt selling him down. That's a very athletic young man right there, and tried to take it on his own that time.
54-53. Raider comes out, Nate Thompson comes in, and the Blue Devils are pressing this time. 1:50 left in the game. Cambridge leads by 1. Nate Thompson looking for some help. Got it inside, and let's see, that's going to be a foul. That's going to be on J.T. McFarland. He reached over the top of, looks like Wilkinson there, so that'll be a personal on him. That's only his first.
Yeah, and the team's 5th, so I think maybe Zanesville's probably going to try to tack on a couple more here, so they're not caught with Cambridge having to foul Cambridge late with not the ability of sending them to the line.
Wilkinson with the basketball now. He gets the ball across midcourt. Working. Trevor Wilkinson, good job with the ball. Got to get rid of it, son. Back outside. Nate Thompson's got it. Looking for some help. Finds Zach Padden in the corner. Long shot by Wilkinson. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, a little over adrenalized that time, I think.
Dar Stanford with the ball now for Zanesville in the corner. That's McFarland driving, shooting. Kicks it out to Wibbler. Shots up. No good. Rebound. Bo Cook got it up and in. That's a 1-point lead for the Blue Devils now.
Clifford not happy with himself that time. Had lost position to Bo Cook, and Bo Cook did a great job of coming inside, getting better position, and getting the ball.
55-54. You know, the one thing you got to realize if you're Cambridge is you're in this ball game. No reason to panic. Just get a good shot.
Yep, exactly right. And Zanesville is the one that called the full timeout here to try to set up the defensive strategy so the Bobcats, make it difficult for them to get the ball up the floor.
Yeah. Gee, do you think they'll press?
I wonder.
I know they'll press. That's Coach Aaron Holt. He likes that up-tempo thing. You got to give Cambridge a lot of credit. This is the first year we've really tried this, and Zanesville's been doing it for years. They're playing ball with them.
You cannot be displeased with the Bobcats' efforts tonight. That is for sure. Here's the replay right there. That was
earlier Stanford
that doing a good job of not throwing that ball back in. Oh, that was the bounce off the head.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Ouch.
Adam did. Who's the ESPN or the football reporter, sideline reporter that got bonked in the head earlier this year? With a
I can't remember, but I remember it. Yeah. Well, Bobcats now coming onto the floor. 1:13 left in the game. They trail the Blue Devils 55-54. Cambridge needs to get the ball up the floor. They need to work for a good shot. So let's see what Coach Weber has come up with for the Bobcats. Zach Padden in the corner now. Up the floor quickly. Jordan Watson's got it. Being trailed by Stanford. Driving. Stanford gets him on the arm, but no call. Out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball.
At that time, Stanford's coming up behind Clifford, or rather Jordan Watson, and Jordan didn't know he was coming up on his outside.
That's the second time he's done that because Jordan was trying to drive into the paint here a couple possessions ago and got same kind of thing. Thompson looking for some help, finds Clifford Clark. Clifford outside the arc now, working on Granger Long. Down inside, Padden's got it. Padden, lot of contact, no call. Jordan Watson now with the ball for Cambridge. Watson driving, kicks it back outside, goes off Padden's hands. Nate Thompson right there to pick it up. Watson. The straw that stirs the drink. He'll take the three.
Yes!
That's good! Oh, my goodness, what a pressure shot.
None bigger than that one right there.
2-point lead for the Cats, 57-55. We are under 33 seconds to go now. Blue Devils looking for an equalizer here. Dar Stanford working outside. Back outside, JT McFarland, Granger Long underneath. Ball's up, he's fouled. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to foul somebody on the Blue Devils, Granger Long is high on my list.
Well, that and that time Clifford Clark made sure that ball wasn't going to go in the hoop, so it's going to be a two-shot foul. That's the 7th team foul on the Bobcats. It's only the 3rd on
that's 3. So
Clark.
Both of our big men with some trouble here. Granger Long shots up. He missed it.
Now the Bobcats have got to get the rebound.
Tail out.
Tail out is right.
6'4"
fundamental basketball,
6'4"
baby.
senior Granger Long misses the first shot. Let's see what he can do with the second one. Ball's up. Got it. That's a senior for you right now. Padden looking for some help. Wilkinson with the basketball, working on Dar Stanford. Up the floor now, that's a good call. Stanford riding his arm, and that's going to be the 6th now on the Blue Devils. Cambridge will be shooting in the bonus right after this foul. That was the 6th.
Yeah, that was the 6th foul, right.
So now, Watson with the inbounds. It's 57-56, 15.8 seconds left. Got to figure the Blue Devils are going to foul somebody here. And
right
they
do.
Right there we go.
12.9 seconds, and Trevor Wilkinson's going to be going to the line for a one-on-one.
Check Trevor's percentage on the year. I think he's a pretty good shooter.
He's 11 for 15 for 73.3 coming into the ball game. So.
Okay, no, that'll be possession out of bounds on the sidelines.
No, it's going to be worth the line.
Okay,
yep,
two shots.
They haven't marked up the foul yet, team foul.
Just 12.9 seconds left. Bobcats, maybe with a little bit of time, Bill Kogel, to play some keep away.
Yeah, there we go. They just put the 7th foul up. So Trevor Wilkinson will be going to the line.
A little pressure on Trevor, but with a 1-point lead, it's a lot easier to take this shot.
After watching the reserve game, though, Bill, I'm telling you that at the end of the first half, Zanesville put one in from 3/4, and at the end of the 3rd period, they put one in from, about 30 feet. So just both of them were throw-ups.
Devils did win the JV game 49-36. So
that game was a lot closer than that. That kind of got away from the Bobcats late in the 4th quarter.
But the Bobcat varsity,
hey, we're in her, baby.
12 seconds left. They've got a 1-point lead on the Blue Devils, and this would be a confidence builder for Cambridge, I think. It'd be considered an upset as Zanesville comes back. They've got to be one of the favorites to win the league this year.
Fun thing, too, about tonight, there's a lot of guys here in the crowd that are home from college that played last year. Nice to watch these guys come in here and get to see a game like this.
I saw Kyle Ritz coming into the gym. It was good to see him again.
Ben Stanford's here as well.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys from last year here. All right, Trevor Wilkinson, 12.9 seconds left. Big free throw here. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bo Cook. 10.
Bobcats got to tee it up.
JT McFarland now. Outside the shot for 3. Got it. That's clutch. Timeout with 3.1 seconds left, and give McFarland the credit there.
Yep.
He hits a big three-pointer, 59-57. Cats now need to work the ball down the floor to get a 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is all JT McFarland right here. He's a very athletic young man. Trevor Wilkinson's right there, but boy, he had it eyed up all the way and dropped the bomb.
Went right to his spot and hit the shot. I'll tell you what, he made a couple of errors late in this game that have helped Cambridge, and McFarland kind of making up for those with that shot. Couple of turnovers.
They put 4 seconds back up on the clock instead of 3.1, so Bobcats have almost a full second more to get the ball down and get a look.
Well, I think that you need to get the ball. You need to try to get the ball to Jordan Watson. He's the guy with the best chance to make a long shot. Getting him the basketball, though, is going to be the challenge in the out-of-bounds play.
Yeah, we'll see who all they put out on the floor here, because we do have some guys that can shoot. I know Skylar Rader has got a good touch from way outside.
Connor Johnson is and
not on the
Trevor
floor.
Wilkinson, he's on the floor and he can shoot.
Right.
And Zach Padden throwing the ball in.
I feel bad for Trevor Wilkinson right now. He's not happy about missing those foul shots, but hey, played a great game tonight. Nothing to hang his head about.
There it is. Jordan Watson's got the ball. Watson up the floor quickly. 1 second left. Watson with a shot. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't feel bad about that, son.
Oh, my.
What an effort. What an effort. And I'll tell you something right now. McFarland thought he was all over him, and Watson took one dribble and had a wide open look for three. Long shot, couldn't make it. Blue Devils come away with a 59-57 win. But I'll tell you what, they're breathing heavy, Bill.
Yes, they are. I have a story I won't relate to that talks about effort, but that Bobcats had a great effort tonight. They can walk off the floor with their heads held high, and who knows, that was a great improvement over what they've done so far this year. So, good job.
Well, the final score once again from the Gene Ford Gymnasium, it's the Zanesville Blue Devils 59, the Cambridge Bobcats 57. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with a look at statistics right after this.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a home? Bennett Title Agency can help. Bennett Title Agency in Cambridge is a full-service title insurance agency providing closing, escrow, title examination, title insurance, and reporting services. Attorney Dave Bennett and his staff have more than 60 years of experience in real estate title services. Bennett Title Agency can help you cut through all the red tape of real estate title transactions, both commercial and residential. Competent, reliable, and professional. That's Bennett Title Agency, 126 North 9th Street in Cambridge. Call 432-2561.
The law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden have been serving the needs of residents of Guernsey County since 1952 with complete legal services including oil and gas, estate planning, personal injury and wrongful death, business and family law. Located at 139 West 8th Street, Cambridge, Ohio, 43725. Call 432-6322 for assistance. The staff would like to wish both teams good luck in tonight's game.
Welcome back to the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bill Castler and Bill Koga with you here. Bobcats go down tonight to the Zanesville Blue Devils, 59-57. Bill, it was not easy. Cambridge played a super game, down at one point, 29-19. That's the score I remember. We're down by 10. All of a sudden, Clifford Clark puts 3 baskets in the paint to end the first half. Cambridge comes out. They play a super game in the third quarter, come away with a 2-point lead. Zanesville's able to come back and get the win, but it was not easy tonight for Coach Scott Aaronholt's crew.
No, it wasn't. And, we had an opportunity late there in the game, and unfortunately couldn't get a foul shot to drop. And, that's just 1 point in the ball game. If that first period, the way that the Bobcats played, and then to turn it around in the second period and continue to play all the way through the fourth period the way that they did, kudos to the team. And like I said, that was a whale of a difference coming in to this game to be able to improve that much.
The guys are starting to get it. We're starting to see a lot of improvement. The roles are starting to be a little bit better defined. You really have to like what Clifford Clark did, starting late in the second quarter, running back into the third. He did an outstanding job in the paint, got a lot of points, and when Clifford's shots started to go in down in the paint, that spread the floor out. Jordan Watson was able to open things up a little bit then. Zach Padden did a great job. Trevor Wilkinson did a great job. Connor Johnson hit some key shots down the stretch. Nate Thompson came off the bench and gave some super minutes. Skylar Rader handling the basketball. So the Bobcats, they gave a great team effort tonight, and really it showed in the ball game, although can't be pleased with the results. 2-point loss, but great game.
Yes, it sure was. Like I say, if you would have asked me after the first quarter how this was going to go, I thought maybe we'd be kind of searching for things to say.
Said ugly, yeah.
But we weren't.
It was entertaining tonight, a lot of fun to watch, and really good basketball. And Cambridge turned the defense up in the second quarter there. They never let up from that point on.
No, they did not.
Let's take a look at the final stats. First for the Blue Devils, who ended up with a slim 2-point win.
Yes, they did. Thomas Wibbler with 6 points. We had Cade Johnson with 6 points as well. 2 points for James Clark. 6 points for Ramon, excuse me. Dar Stanford with 4 points. Granger Long with 6 points. 14 points for Malik Bo Cook. Most of those were in the first. Matter of fact, all but 2 points of those were in the first three periods.
Yeah,
so.
Did a good job on him after that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then J.T. McFarland only had 3 points in the fourth quarter, and unfortunately the 3 that made a difference, but he finished leading Zanesville with 15 points altogether. For the Bobcats, it was Nate Thompson with 4 points. We had 5 points from Connor Johnson, 3 points from Trevor Wilkinson, 5 points from Zach Padden, and the 2 leading scorers of the ball game and led both teams were 20 points are Clifford Clark inside and Jordan Watson from everywhere on the floor.
Yeah, he was all over the place, definitely. But you kind of expect that out of Jordan. We've seen that out of him before. He can handle the ball. He can create. He can get a shot from anywhere. That last shot, a really typical Jordan Watson kind of thing. Looked like McFarland was right on him, and Jordan just made one quick dribble, and he was wide open. They had the right man with the basketball at the right time.
Yep.
It was a long shot, and it just went off the rim. So.
And it wasn't like he wasn't covered either, because Trevor Wilkinson was right there on him. But, hey, got to credit McFarland for dropping one when they needed it the most.
Yeah, so good job by the Blue Devils. They come away with a 59-57 win, but Coach Aaronholt's got to be in the locker room saying to himself, that was a lot harder than I thought it might be.
Yeah, he's walking up the steps right now to do an interview on Zanesville Radio, and he's got a smile on his face, but it's a wry smile at that. Let's go to the rebounds. It was 22 for Cambridge, 32 for Zanesville. So Bobcats did, after that first period, again, did a great job.
Yeah, it was 12
of keeping
to 1,
it even. Yep.
12-1, and they did keep it even, so good job.
Exactly right. 13-10 on the turnovers. And free throw percentages, Bobcats doing a great job, 75%. Needed those last 2, couldn't get them. 41% for Zanesville. So there's pretty much the tale. The Bobcats, if they could have played a little bit better in that first quarter, who knows?
Well, we have 5 games here on the air this year with Channel 2, and I know our next game is coming up after Christmas, Bill Kogel. It'll be the John Glenn Little Muskies. They'll be coming to town on the 28th, so be looking for that one. We've got 3 more games after that. Not sure on the dates of those. I don't have those with me right offhand, but I know that we will be back on the 28th, and great game tonight by the Cats. Looking forward to more of this year.
Yep, had a good time tonight, and let's go on with it with the Bobcats.
All right, the final score once again, it's Zanesville 59, Cambridge 57. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Cambridge High School Bobcat basketball has been presented by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden. This has been a presentation of AVC Sports.